Hey, and thanks for clicking on this video. I just wanted to take a second and do a quick update on the status of the channel and me and everything going on just for anybody who's curious. Because if you're watching this channel, probably watching things get all over the place. And some of that's just because I've been going through a mode of just wanting to be really creative and try different stuff. So don't be shocked if there's just a random video that I'm just throwing stuff at the wall to see what happens. I want to experiment for a little bit. And I've got a lot of projects going on. So from working on like trying to convert my own philosophical learnings into a type of narrative. And so I've been working on writing some fiction, this NaNoWriMo. And there's a link for my book below if anybody's curious. I've been, working on being a DM and running D&D stuff for a group. I really enjoy being able to work with people like that. For me, who no longer works in group therapy, it's kind of the closest you get. But that type of working with a group and helping run and connect and come up with themes and storytelling, and so that's captured a good chunk of my attention. And I've been hopping around trying to absorb different philosophy. So I've been, I just finished a video series on Frankel that I'll be editing and getting up over the next couple weeks. I'm looking at the art of war. I've got some more Rollo May that I'd like to do. I've been trying to figure out how to connect more on Twitter. And I'm also, I've had this really powerful urge to kind of look at Southern lore in the U.S. As somebody from kind of Southern Missouri, and I spent a lot of time in Texas and Georgia, and just kind of interested in the stories of really my homeland, I guess. There's such a distinct, complicated history and culture and mythos from everything, from your Cajun influence in Louisiana to, culture through slave states to Texas, and the Ozarks are really powerful for me. And there's just kind of this dense mix of really different mythos and folklore. And so I've got a few books of that I'd like to explore and try to figure out what that is, understand what is the mythology of the American South, and what exactly are those stories, and what do they mean, and what needs to be gotten rid of, and what needs to be understood, and what should be looked. I don't know. I'm just really curious in that right now. I have also, just a personal note, pandemic is hard on all of us, and it's keeping up with that, and my main job is working in public health and in healthcare and barriers in rural Missouri, and so that's kept me pretty distracted and pretty worn out. I've needed a lot of creative projects to break out of that. So I just want to say, to anyone who's subscribing or watching or been a part of this, just thank you. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate people interacting. I appreciate those who've connected with me on Twitter or checked out my other content, and to be a part of the community and to see some of y'all's. It's been wonderful. I'm so glad. I think that the best part of this for me has been being able to just connect with new people. So I hope that everybody's faring well, and I'll catch y'all as we move forward. Thanks.